Hey everyone, welcome. This is a universal astrology message for Virgos. So this applies to anywhere, if you have Virgo, anywhere in your astrology chart, whether it's sun sign, moon sign. I'm a moon sign Virgo. If it's ascendant, if it's in the north or the south node, whatever it is, if you resonate to Virgo, so this is a reading for you for the month of mid-May to the middle of June. I'm just gonna call it May reading. But I think I like to do it in the middle of the month, or like before it hits the third week. So I hope everybody's doing well. I hope the people who resonates to Virgo, they feel good, that they are in good health and good vibes and good life. Okay, so finishing. I did shuffle it already. I'm just shuffling it a little bit more. Okay, everybody, you ready? Slice it, slice it. Okay. Pulling out 7 cards. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Doo-doo. First card is the World. You get the world. Second card, the ending of what tied you down. Queen of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands? 5 of Pentacles. Like, you know when somebody is down on their luck, that's the card. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. This is so weird, right? Okay. My tarot reading is showing me, like, there's 7 cards, but when I read the cards, I'm like, okay, you're giving me this fresh perspective, like, you know when you're looking right and then when you're looking left. So my card is like looking left and looking at right. So this card is 6 Pentacles. Is upright, and then you get the 9 Pentacles. Woot. I feel like your luck is turning around. Yeah. To Virgos. Your luck is turning around. Your luck is turning around. Okay, I'm gonna pull out unicorn cards as well. I did shuffle it already before, because you know I always have to shuffle it after using it for other readings, and I'm just extra shuffling it. Let's see what the unicorn card says. Your luck is turning around so far with what I'm seeing, because you know you get to see this 5 and then you get to see 6. It feels like somebody's going to offer you a financial relief, financial stuff, so that you don't so that you feel like this. So you feel this luscious harvest, bountiful and prosperous vibes. There must be a hidden meaning with because there had always been a hidden meaning about some tarot cards. Because if you look at like the little, why does the bird even have a mask? Imagine that. So pretty much, if you really study tarot, if you really, like, for me, I kind of like jump. I kind of like jumped some aspect of the tarot because I realized that I can use my intuition and read people correctly, and that's why I don't study the hidden meaning so much. But it definitely kind of like show me some extra meaning behind it. So I feel like in this particular case, what's catching my eye is that bird with a mask on. Okay. So my cat is a bit active because he woke up. He definitely wake up. Okay, first card from the unicorns. Intuition. Intuition. Second card is discernment and balance. So you have intuition, discernment, and balance. Let's see. Suddenly when I get the card intuition and discernment, I feel like something shady is going on. So if somebody is giving you money, if somebody is giving you a help that you really want, make sure there's no strings attached, that you wouldn't agree to the extra terms, or you wouldn't agree to the sudden change of agreement. So it feels like somebody wants to help you achieve your dreams. Okay, you active boy. It feels like somebody wants to help you achieve your dreams. Somebody wants to support your path or your ambition, but they're subconsciously going to be the agent that double book you, or that agent, that middleman who kind of like, like pimping you out in a way, like middleman, like when you're a singer and then you became a puppet of the agent, rather than the agent like listening to your needs, listening to your boundaries and respecting your boundaries. Instead, like, they're trying to control you because they're trying to what is that word where it's like squeeze that person dry, or like lynching a person, not lynching a person, like making an elephant's, sucking the life out of an elephant, like until the elephant is only left in skin and bones, something like that. There's definitely a metaphor for that, or like a symbolism, or a that word. But that's what I have. It's like sucking your life force to the point that you're left bones and skin. So don't use a middleman, don't use an agent, don't use this is about your dreams, this is about your pursuit. Don't use someone else to help you get somewhere. Trust your intuition and discern on your own, and balance the mundane task, or balance the mediocre things that kind of like you don't want to do, the mundane things, like maybe doing your own accounts, or maybe housekeeping, or maybe something that you think creative people, you rather do all the creative things, but you have to do the mundane things too, because that's balance, and that means you're in control. Like you don't care about money, you only want to put your time in creative flair and creative things. Like Alexander McQueen, he wasn't in charge of his finances, because he's the creative director of some big brand company. Perhaps he was murdered because he found out that, you know, they're taking 70%, they're giving him 30%, and it's like, I don't think this is good enough. I'm the creative director, even though that I may be not interested in handling my finances, doesn't mean that you should be siphoning money from my pocket and my creativity and my you know, copyright intelligence, things like that. Like a fashion designer would receive that benefit or royalty for the designs. So maybe he was murdered because of that, because of money, because he found out that people that was in charge of his money wasn't paying him right, because he let his finances be in charge by a person who benefited from him not wanting to be in charge of the finances, because he only wants to do the creative things. So whatever that you're trying to do in your life, whatever ambitions that you have, if you have an ambition, you still have to have groundedness and sensibility on how you care and how you take care of the journey or the process, or like all the small details. The devil is in the details, right? So all the details that you need to take care of, you need to inspect, you need to keep an eye, a watchful eye, that you need to recognize and see where the money flows, where the money enters, and where the money is floating or where the money is stuck. You need to see it, you need to balance out your, like, I feel like this is about money for some of you guys. Like, this is the 5 of coins, pentacles, where, you know, things are rough, things are limited budgets and things like that. But there might be people who might want to give you money right now, so that they can kind of like benefit in the future. But discern and use your intuition to see if it sounds to be too good to be true. Maybe it's not the right one. Maybe you just have to wait a little bit more until the right person comes in to really respect you and your boundaries, so that you don't have to sacrifice your wealth just because someone else benefit from taking advantage of your naivety, because you believe in your dream so much and you believe that you need help. But you have to be discerning about whose help you're going to receive, because some people, they're only helping themselves and they're only in your life for a short while, because some people who sees you have some good things in your life, they try to steal your ideas, they try to get close to you, showing warmth, empathy, and support, when they're really trying to steal your secret, trying to steal your ideas and your process and your project and your ambition and your dreams, because they don't have any, and they just copy and then they go with it. Has happened to me. And yeah, right, so that is the card. So balance out what you believe, because balance out the situation with, don't fall into another scheme, into another trap where it's too good. Like, oh, I think that you're really good at singing. I'm gonna like bring you out to my friend, and then maybe I will kind of like sponsor you for the first 3 months. But I think that you would do well. All I need is that you sign this contract with me, and then for 1 year, terms and conditions for longer term is there, and then there's all these jargons and lawyer things, and then you get sucked into signing your soul or signing your life to someone who manipulates you to promise that, hey, I'm gonna give you this presumed help, but you're gonna go and do my friends a favor and I'm gonna get paid. But because you don't know it, you don't get anything because you're still under probation. You're still under the trial. It's just a promo. You don't get paid. But actually, she did get paid. So there's going to be people who are going to use you for free. Like, I had this thing where somebody offered me, okay, let's do a workshop, but you won't get the money, but I will get the money because I'm going to keep the money. Because don't you want like another event coming up? So there will be idiots like that who are so greedy and so manipulative and so shady that they're gonna lie to you that your hard work doesn't deserve money and you're working for free and you don't get to feed yourself or you don't get to take care of your own needs because you might have been duped into signing a contract to agree to presenting something or to be a part of a workshop when you don't get paid. So I'm just like reminiscing and remembering something shady that happened like a while back, a few years back, about this guy who said, okay, so we're going to do this workshop, we're going to put at this fee, but you're not going to get anything. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, already know it's like too good to be true. So when it's too good to be true that you're being offered something, but there's also like these strings attached, and you're not in control of those strings, and no matter what you have an opinion about, it doesn't get addressed, dismiss, exit, throw that relationship into the gutter because it's not respectable to your soul. Earth and Water Dragon creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming because you also get the world. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Emotions. I'm still reading the Queen of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. A Golden Atlantean Dragon helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis, awaken, bring back your knowledge, gift, and talent, reclaim a mastery. Last month's Virgo was being recognized or initiated for something. Oh, Air and Fire Dragon expands your creative energies, harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm, communicate your passion. So there's something that you're doing where you're going to communicate your passion. So I remember Virgo from last month is like, you guys are light workers. You guys are light workers. So if you are being asked to do healing and there's a middle person involved and they're saying, oh, can you do this charity? And then they are in charge with the organizer is probably paying something to the middleman because the middleman would always negotiate money, negotiate like payments or fees. So they probably get something in return because nobody works for free. If somebody is saying, oh, I'm just working for free, they either want to get your client details, they either want to get involved in your process. There's always something for someone if they're interested, because there's always value when someone is interested in you. Why is someone interested in you? Because they see value, right? Nobody's doing something selflessly. It's always someone would do something with a reason and with an intention. So you just have to watch out what these people are trying to get. Even if they look innocent, even if they look generous and helpful and selfless, there's something that they may want. So we're not talking about like, you know, you pick up rubbish on the street. No. Or you help open the door. No. This is like when somebody gets out of their way to make space and room just to talk to you. Why out of everybody they've looked at you and they say, okay, hey, and then they're giving you all of this charming attention. They want something. Oh, I pulled 3 cards from the dragon. So I feel like this is like a this is like a maybe like a reminder, a warning, a careful reminder that you, in order for you to get recognized or the wrong people not to get your credit for your work, because there's always losers who wants to take credit for your work and your ambition and your efforts that you've done in life. It's like, oh, I found this girl, that this talent, I found her. What do you call when people found? What do you call when people say found? Or, you know, when somebody gets found. Yeah. My vocabulary is sucky right now because my brain's a little bit slow because it's a little bit sleepy. Okay. Self-love. Ooh la la. You have self-love. Hey, stop. Self-love. Hey, stop. You also have the card creation. And then you have the card nourishment. So this energy right now, I also see something about you working too hard and you overworking or working too hard because someone else is putting your schedule. Someone else is expecting you to deliver. Give me energy. It's like, I want it now. Something like that. Like I don't know, there's some bitchy brat is like asking you for so much of your time, so much of your energy, and they're like demanding. So, not like my cat demanding my attention, hey. So, right now you have to recognize like that there's something shady happening where people will want to take something from you without your agreement, and you have to use your intuition and discernment to recognize what is happening here. Like when you have the tendency to maybe overdo and unconsciously give until you are left zapped out, until you have no more battery left. You totally conquer like that. Like you totally have no will anymore, and you no longer have consciousness when you have no will. Oh, shoot. So self-love and nourishment, and what creation. So it feels like this is an energy where you need to be nourished. This is an energy where you have to be clever in who you nourish. So I haven't touched anything about the Queen of Wands in reverse. And I haven't touched anything about Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so hear me out. Maybe, okay. I think someone is trying to offer you something someone else wants to offer you. So there's a few offers on the table, and you're being blocked from seeing other offers. Someone wants to monopolize your gifts. Someone wants to profit from your virtue, kindness, talents, skills. Someone wants to monopolize it. Someone, like if you are a light worker, if you are a creative talent, if you are a freelancer, there is someone out there who actually sees how valuable and great you are, but they don't want you to have other people supporting and rooting for you because they want to control you. They want to exploit you. They want to take your birthright and they want to take credit for it, receive money from it. So they're basically trying to pimping you out. They want to pimp you out. So you have to not underestimate the people who are around you, and you have to recognize people's intention around you. Like for example, hey, I'm gonna let you meet my friend. My friend is very special, but actually that friend is a crook who's just benefiting from being around you and then zapping out your energy. So yeah. So 1, 2. That's funny because I just remember something when someone did that to me. Like, I want you to meet my friend, come over to my house, and I'm like, I don't know you that well to go over to your house, but you know, on your reasons, on your sensibility, on your common sense, I guess fine. But if I was feeling myself really, like, you know, I mean, why can't, hey, you know what? Let's just meet at a restaurant, or let's just meet somewhere for coffee, like Starbucks, or drinks. But no, she doesn't want. And there is, like, when you're precious and a wonderful human being with some very unique talent and skill, there will be people who try to pimp out your gifts and talents and skills, and they will bring you somewhere. They will drive you. They will help you. They will guide you. They will give you the idea, and they will make you follow through with the idea that they give because they benefit from it. So, I feel like there is this very masculine energy in a very female energy. So this is a Queen of Wands. I feel like this Queen of Wands could possibly try to profit, and there's definitely an idiom for it. So the metaphor / idiom for it, where monkey is like, it's like when you just squeeze the life out of someone's ability to earn money, to earn a living, to make a living. Oh my god, this reminds me of something, but I don't want to expose something. Okay, milk and honey? What? Okay. A change in the wind. And loyal heart. Whoa. Okay, so I cannot really say anything about the cards because I am not familiar with the meaning, but I can just... Right, so I'm just gonna look at this. A taste of prosperity and opportunities. As I mentioned, you will have, the world is at your feet. You have the world card, but there's someone shady who's trying to cut in and be the middle person between you and the world again. Like Like, come on, get over it. People who just wants to cut a piece of my pie, fuck off. Like, you have to protect your pie. Protect your pie. Protect your pie. Protect your pie. Because there's this shady people who sees the big pie that you're gonna get, and they just want to take it and then leave you like crumbs. And you're like, I did all this work for what? Like, what do I do all this work for if you're just gonna take and take and take and think that you're me? What? So there's these people, shady people, who's gonna like try to be shady. And so because you're getting some beautiful rewards perhaps, and this milk and honey, it says opportunity is born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. And the thing is that, of course, I'm getting riled out when I see this energy, intuition, and reading about people are trying to take a huge piece of your pie. A huge piece of your pie. And what, you're supposed to be left with crumbs? You're supposed to become a beggar? But that's not your karma. That's not your fate, because the world is at your feet. This is yours. It belongs to you. So whoever this person is that wants to take a huge chunk of your pie, be wary of this person. It could be a female, masculine person. A very masculine person, but female. And this is your, like, this emotionally soothing Queen of Cups. They're generous, charitable people who's gonna help you protect your wealth, protect your abundance. And I feel like protecting your wealth and protecting your abundance from this malicious female figure is important. Okay, let's read. But at the same time, you have good things coming into your life. You have the land of milk and honey, a taste of prosperity. A taste of prosperity is coming. And you know I made the mistake of riling up, okay, but when you know that despite people who wants a piece of your pie, you know that the pie will remain yours, because you've learned the lesson of recognizing people's desire, even if it leeches into your boundary, or even if it's kind of like trying that they want, that you know they want your pie, and then you know within your heart, I work for this pie, I earn my pie, this is my pie, and this is only mine. No one touch my pie, because if anybody touch my pie, karma, 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 karma. This is my pie. This is my taste of prosperity. This is my abundance. I work for it. And universe are just giving you this very persistent push. Remember, you work very hard. You went through a lot of lessons. So remember the lesson. What was your lesson? What was the lesson for you guys? Use your intuition to be discerning of those shady people giving you false promises and taking your blessings and abundance, taking your time and energy. Like, even when you're in a healthy mind state and well-being, people who don't have that healthy mindset and well-being, who wants a piece of your mental state and well-being, because you definitely are in a higher vibration than them, and they're not there, and they benefit while draining you. That is not a healthy relationship. That's them taking a piece of your good health, good well-being. So that's also an example of this shady people desperate for peace, desperate for like your blessings and opportunities and prosperity. Ooh. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying this land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone. So that's why stay in your authentic zone. Be discerning and use your intuition and balance what you know. And know that shady people will always take advantage and will always, like, you know, like a viper snake. The viper snake would kind of like venom you, like kind of like attack you. It's like early bird gets the worm, but who attacks the first gets the bounty. So there will be individuals with sociopathic demeanor who might want to attack you and offer you and corner you and make an offer to you, or corner you. And like, for example, I was having the peak time of my life. I came back from my Europe trip and I was optimistic, and I was offered a opportunity to open a market in my shopping mall, in the shopping mall that near my house, where it's a huge one. It's one of the most popular shopping mall in the city. And it was for Christmas bazaar. And this person has watched me like a hawk, has watched me like, and then she suddenly out of nowhere showed so much interest, so intense, and so obsessed with wanting to be around me. That has to be a sign, a red flag, that it's a very shady move. And like, without me recognizing this big difference of this person lingering and expecting and calling me and wanting to hang out with me and visiting me when I don't even invite her. So that's already like a big no-no. Like, that's a big sign, the shadiness, that you are in your time of milk and honey, where everyone wants to experience this. It says here, you are in a time of life where you are enjoying a land of milk and honey. So suddenly your land of milk and honey, you don't know what happened because you're so confused because of the shady of that person who's I'm not trying to make anybody feel afraid or freaked out. I'm just saying that, you know, just watch. It's a pattern. It's a pattern that will repeat, but now you have the power to recognize the pattern and acknowledge. You have the power to no longer be sucked into that old pattern where you traverse and exchange your land of milk and honey with other people's land of this. This is not milk and honey. This is suffering. This is like poverty, and this is like pinching pennies, and this is like being broke and being like, this is a cold winter here, and that man is on one leg. I don't even know if both his legs broken. and he's hunching, and the woman is not having is shoeless, so it's basically poverty. Like you're entering a land of milk and honey, and there will be people who's watching you from afar, who's watching you, silently spying on you, silently keeping an eye on you, and they are trying to strategize a move to enter your life back again, and to ask you, or to get you, or to just be shady and be the middleman between you and your dreams. Like, place your trust on them and they manage you. No. No the fuck no. Do you understand what N and O means? Do you know the word no? So you have to tell these people. My answer is no. Blank. Make a psychopath face and like, my answer is, you protect your value. You protect your land of milk and honey. People, if it's their karma to eventually get their land of milk and honey, it's on their life path that has nothing to do with you. Because a lot of this sociopath would want to jump onto other people's life path and then pretend your milk and honey is their milk and honey. That your money is their money. Your opportunities is their opportunities. Your dreams are their dreams. Your life purpose is their life purpose. And they're leeching off you. So be careful of these people. That's the message here. Okay, so there's a change in the wind. Number 12. Change is inevitable and is for the best, for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn as it should. You will have a renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. So we actually have Foundation Dragon card here. Creates a foundation for new growth. And then here, change of wind. This is also like a foundation being blown away perhaps, but it's actually gonna show to you belief that you're holding that is no longer healthy. Okay, so as you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals. When you're like entering your land of milk and honey, you might encounter shady people trying to manage your wealth, trying to manage your prosperity, trying to manage your money, trying to put their freaking dirty hands in your bank account. No. In your coin purse or something. This is a good... No, that's not a good thing. So there's nothing to fear even if you meet these shady people. Trust that these shady people will hint to you something else that may happen in a positive way, because you're starting to recognize shady people is alerting you where you need boundaries. And if there's more shady people, like hopefully not a lot, but these shady people entering your life when you're entering a land of milk and honey, a land of prosperity being bestowed to you, you will recognize that where you need your boundaries, your mind and your subconscious, your subtle body would show to you where you need more empowerment in your boundaries, where you need to speak up more in your terms and self-worth and self-respect. And the shady people who might try to enter your life is just maybe spirit teaching you where you need to build more self-empowerment and self-love and self-care, so that you is that, you know, when you have holes in your boat, and then when you have visitors visiting your boat, and then suddenly your visitor is sitting on a very weak spot in the boat, and then water comes in. So sometimes people who enter your life will show you where you're vulnerable, and then as much as you want to blame them, it's a sign that you need to be more empowered to protect your value and your worth. Okay. A sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. So definitely things are changing. There is a wind of change. There's a storm brewing, because to get this card, the world, you have to go through this. You have to fight out, or you have left this chain being surrounded and binded, and then this is probably like the nemesis that put you in that chain, that caused you this despair. But maybe this is not other people, this is just you loving yourself. Queen of Cups is emotional water, like you loving yourself, you respecting yourself, and you caring for yourself, that you know how to respect your value and only give when you can, and that's how you're going to build your wealth, appreciate and respect your wealth, because you know you're not overgiving, and you no longer sacrifice because you love yourself, because also you follow your intuition, unicorn, and then you use your discernment, and what was that? Self-love, nourishment, and creation. You have this self-love card. So I feel like this Queen of Cups and this self-love is you. I guess this is not other people. You are learning to give yourself money or prosperity, deserving of prosperity, and you giving yourself the nourishment that you deserve. And what is this creation? Okay, and I think that's all the card there is. Alright, last one. Last one is the loyal heart. Okay. So loving yourself means respecting yourself. 35. See. Okay. Fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. So there will be trustworthy people as you learn to trust yourself. As you learn to trust yourself, there will be trustworthy people. Others will prove that they are faithful to you. So, like, you know, sometimes when you're moving 5 steps ahead, you get pushed down 6 steps back. But you get pushed down 6 steps back, you'd probably meet a person who is divine, not shady. The shady person who makes you feel like you've went 6 steps back. So when you take 5 steps ahead, they push you 6 steps back, and then, you know, you're gonna meet divine. There's gonna be a divine encounter where you're going to really connect to other people and really attract people who are in the same dilemma or position. And that's probably how you make your loyal friends, that there are faithful people even when there's shady people who are users. There's a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. So if you meet shady people, I am so sure that there's shady people in this month, May. You are eternally loved and divinely protected and divinely directed. Ooh, okay. Your partnership, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspiration for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for a joyful celebration of Spirit, your manifesting partner. So Spirit is your manifesting partner. And this is your message for this month. Even if you get pushed back, and even if there's a storm brewing, and even if you feel like things are not going the way you think it should, trust that the divine is guiding you through the thick and thin of life. And with discernment, you'd be able to recognize, with flexibility as well, to recognize like the journey to success is not linear. Things you plan to happen will never happen because universe just put pieces of puzzles together on its term. You can only put the pieces of puzzle on your own from your efforts, and you have to let go of your efforts, and you have to trust that whatever you want to make happen, the puzzle pieces, the shady people will not be the perfect puzzle pieces for you. You will meet people who, even you will meet a part of yourself who will become a perfect puzzle pieces for you to become more whole, become more authentic, so that you can step into the power of your well-being, your milk and honey land, and your wealth. I think this is like milk and honey as well. So the world. So this is your energy. This is your goal, Virgos, for the month of May 2019. The world, milk and honey, and prosperity and wealth. And knowing that as you self-care, nurture, respect yourself enough to speak up when you know that you have the power to put your life on your terms. Life can be on your terms. And that means you have to know what is your boundary. And you have to become aware where you need boundaries, and then become aware of who is trying to kind of like remove your boundaries and say, my answer is no, goodbye. And continue to find loyal hearts who will respect your boundary and know that the Spirit will bring you loyal hearts as well. So, with self-love, this is you. Queen of Cups is actually you. I think when you learn to love yourself, that's when abundance will truly come, because self-love is a pure artifact of true prosperity. So yes, that's it. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Universal astrology message for those who resonate with the sign of Virgo in any area of your chart. My name is Meredith Mynrose. I'm a universal healer and a peace visionary. If you would like to do a reading, a psychic reading, check out my website. I can do tarot readings and psychic readings. And if you need spiritual guidance or life coaching, I recommend that you check out my universal healing session on my website. You can book a session, we can make an appointment, and I can help you with areas in your life where you need assistance, guidance, and spiritual healing. So, thank you for spending your beautiful, awesome energy with me. I send you a lot of positive vibes and positive energy of love. I'm going to see you next time. For now, take care. Bye.